Hey, what's up guys? My name is Izzard. I'm an SSL Rocket League player. And today I'm going to show you a little bit of what I did to actually rank up to SSL in free play and what I currently do to warm up, improve my mechanics, things like that. If you enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. I do coaching on Metafy, so if you'd like to set up a session, link in the description. And I was thinking about doing a series for each different rank, what you should be doing in free play. So if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know. All right, let's do this. So what I like to do at first is kind of just smack the ball around. I just try to hit it like as hard as I can everywhere. And this kind of just gets me into the game speed of kind of like just following the ball around. Being able to go and play fast. Like this is what this initially starts to do for me. Oops. So I would suggest pretty much everybody just smack the ball around just like this. And it'll get you going good. It'll get you going good. It's easier to warm up when you're playing faster. You're used to playing fast at that good pace. I am a little sick right now, so I apologize. No face cam, but we move. And like, I know a lot of people, like, whenever you ask, oh, what do you do to improve? Oh, go into free play. Okay, like, yeah, you do go into free play, but like, it doesn't actually like teach you anything. Like, that just says, okay, go into free play. They don't tell you like what you're actually supposed to work on, right? So that's why I'm making this video. This is kind of just like what I do. Next, what I like to do is I kind of like to take the ball on the ground a little bit and warm up my ground mechanics. You know, drive around with it, maybe mix in a flick here and there, you know. But this kind of gets my ground game going, and that's kind of like a really good foundation in Rocket League anyway. Like if you can play on the ground, then you're set. Genuinely, like you're in a good spot. A lot of times when I see people playing in 2s and 3s, they want to go up in the air like a whole lot. But genuinely, like your aerial mechanics and stuff like that, I mean, it's cool. It definitely helps. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying it's not important, but like a good ground game can carry you a lot further than you think. So really putting in the time to improve your ground game, whether it's just carrying the ball like that or getting your flicks, whatever it is, like a regular flick, 45s, backflip flicks, things like that. Like, it's really going to improve you. So you need to take the time to actually like be able to carry the ball around and do stuff like that. One thing about free play, in my opinion, it's like super fun. Like, I get a lot of flack. For instance, the other day I did like an hour and a half of free play on stream, and like, I don't know, I enjoyed it. There were some people like I get to just sit and talk to everybody. Like it's dope, but like some people just don't like free play, and I get it. But like, I don't know, I really enjoy free play. So if you're one of the people that like really enjoy free play like I do, like this is something that you can really improve yourself while still having fun and not like playing games and potentially getting mad if your mental's not that good. And you know, this is a way to improve passively and kind of just like relax, throw some music on. All right, so what I like to do next is have the ball sent to me and kind of like it's basically about doing something with the ball, right? There's not like anything specific that you have to do with it. You can take it off the backboard and get a first touch into like a double tap like that, except don't miss. Just trying to get the read, I missed it. But you can do that. You can also, this is one thing a lot of you guys should definitely practice. Let me smack the ball right here. Receiving the ball on the backboard, man. You don't always have to do something crazy with it, right? Just kind of receive it, play with it, you know? Catch the ball. Like that is really important. An underrated skill is like actually catching the ball. Being able to catch it on this backboard and control it instead of just like smacking it away is a really important skill to be able to like keep possession and not give away the ball for free. But yeah, just having the ball sent to you, doing something with it, and be smacking it right there because your teammate's somewhat below you, or a pass, tapping it upwards so you can follow it, like something like that. Just literally anything. And this can also translate to your backboard defense, right? Like you're on the backboard, someone hits the ball hard. Okay, I have no reason to just smack the ball away. So how about we just take it to the corner like that and catch it? Or let's say someone's in the corner already. Okay, how about we take the ball here? Ooh, that was a bad touch by Baka's mod. What are we doing? So we take the ball. Ball's hit. Okay, I need to control it. Just a little tap like that. Tap upwards instead of taking it down like I did the first time. Like you can play it however you like. This is where we can kind of work on our aerial game next. Whether that's your resets, your air dribbles, double taps, you know, your musties, whatever the case is. But this is where you're really working on that air game, right? Really putting in the reps. Make sure that your reps are good reps. I always say 10 really good quality reps is better than 100 bad reps any day of the week. Take the extra time. Make sure you get your reset right. Make sure you get your musties right. Like me messing up there, that's a terrible rep. That's a really, really bad rep, right? So take your extra time. Make sure you get the rep right. Do what you need to do with it. And I'm not necessarily always trying to like, I mean, yeah, you can put it on net, like, of course. But like, I'm not always trying to like put it on net. Like, I'm just trying to get like resets and stuff in different situations. That's gross. Sometimes you can get yourself in like a kind of like a routine to where you do the same mechanics over and over again, and that's not a problem. Like, especially if you want to learn something specific. Like me personally, I do a lot of musties in game, like in many different situations, but I catch myself going for musties all the time in free play, and you know that's okay. But if there's something that you really want to add to your game, this is the time to do so, right? This is the time to really work on the different things that you want to do. Like me personally, I never took the time to like learn double resets and stuff like that when I was actually like ranking up, because I just felt like I was never gonna do it. So I recently started actually like really putting time into double resets, and like I can get them here and there, but like it's still like a definite work in progress, right? Like, but like this is where I can really work on that. I can just go for a double reset over and over again if I want. Another thing I would really like to do, especially if I'm going into ranked, is like take my time to work on these counterattack shots. Working on these counters, making sure that you get like good touches. Bro, these passes are so mid. Come on, let's speed it up. This is where you can really work on like your shot placement and stuff without like actual placement, like actual practice whips. And you're not going to be like placing your shots correctly. Dude, I can't like speak without. A tip when going for these, you don't always have to flip into it. There you go. You don't always have to flip into it, but you can just like fly into it and shoot it. Like that one's like straight at the net, so that wasn't a very good shot. But like you see how I still got power? Like you don't need to like actually flip into it every single time. Like if it's awkward and you can't get around to flipping, just shoot it like that. I know sometimes we're kind of in like autopilot where we do like these double jump aerials and we get into a habit of like double jumping a lot, which isn't a good thing, by the way. Like you want to stop doing that, but saving that jump instead of double jumping will definitely net you some more goals. And if you're like trying to work on different like ways to hit the ball, like you can go at the ball differently. Like go at it like this, smack it like that. Like you don't have to hit it the normal way, right? Like this is where you just play around with stuff. The more you play around with stuff, the better you're gonna be at like understanding how to control the ball and your car to the best of your abilities, man. One thing you really need to be doing while you're in free play is like working on your recoveries, man. Like treat it like it's a game. Like this is a perfect time to get used to like recovering in different ways. Another thing that you guys can do if you're on PC is turn on unlimited flips. And it's in the free play section of Bacchus mod. But what that does for you, it allows you to learn things like flip resets and actually learn how to finish them as well while you're learning. So a lot of people, whenever they learn flip resets, they're like, oh yeah, you know, I learned my flip resets. Now I've been working for like 2-3 weeks on them, you know, gotten better. But now I can't figure out how to finish it. And like, that's because most of the time you can't actually finish it when you're learning because you don't have the flip. So with unlimited flips, you can just actually like just continue to try and finish and stuff like that, and improve at like the same rate for both the finishing and the learning. Now the only issue with that is now you'll never know for sure whether you get the flip, but there's plugins on Bacchus mod that actually tell you like whether you got the flip or not. So those things can kind of be coupled together and used to your advantage. Just a way to maximize like your training and maximize the opportunity that you have to improve. Those are the main things that I worked on, and it definitely improved like all my skills and got me to SSL. So appreciate y'all watching. Much love. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you guys are interested in more, just let me know. Let me know in the comments, man.